So verse 5, we're going to start, we're going to start in Colossians 3 and 5. It says, mortify therefore your members, which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanliness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, chop that word, and covetousness, which is idolatry. These are all different things that are of the flesh. These are all different things that are after Esau, Edom. These are all different things that the Lord told you not to do. But what do? We follow after the heathen and start doing these type of things. Why? Also because we're in these chains of darkness, which are prone to sinning. Yes, the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. So, knowing that the Lord has given us this chance to come back into his good grace, we supposed to be putting these things off. We're supposed to be killing that old man daily. Right? Let's go down to verse 12. It says, put on therefore as the elect of Yahweh, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long-suffering. Why is it long-suffering? Because we went off, right? Now, really, it might seem long-suffering just due to the fact we're not at the top anymore, and the Lord's time is not our time. So one day to the Lord's is 1,000 of us. So yes, it may feel like a long time now, but what did it say? It says, roughly paraphrasing, though it's grievous now, it cannot compare to the joy that we shall receive in the kingdom, roughly paraphrasing, right? So yeah, we have to go through these times. Why? Because it's building us up to understand what's good and evil, to build us up to make us good rulers in that day. It says humbleness, kindness, bowels of mercy, all different things that our forefathers have showed us, from King David to Yahushua himself, right? Did it not also say in Matthew 5, judge according to how you want to be judged, right? It says those that show mercy shall obtain mercy. This is verse 13. For bearing one another and forgiving one another, if any man have a quarrel against any, even as Hamashiach forgave you, so also you do ye. Right? Did not say if your brother offends you 70 times 7, how many times shall you forgive him? 70 times 7, man, every time. Because that's the same way you want the Lord to do you. We're all prone to going off. We're all prone to doing folly, man. Right? But we want to be forgiven. And we have to understand that we're all in the flesh. So it's going to happen. We're going to have down days. But did not say the righteous man falls 7 times, but he gets back up. It's the same thing we have to do, man. All right. So give me one moment. Let me get the Galatians first. It says, Galatians 5 and 18. But if you be led by the Spirit, you are not under the law. It says, but when you are directed by the Spirit, you are not obligated to the laws of Moses. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lavishness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulation, wrath, strife, sedition, heresies. These are all different things that are of the flesh. All different things that are immoral. This is all different things that are immorality, right? It says it over here. It says, when you follow the desires of your sinful nature, the results are very clear: sexual immorality, impurity, lustful pleasures, idolatry, sorcery, hostility, quarreling, jealousy, outbursts of anger, selfish ambition, division, envy, drunkenness, wild parties, and other sins like these. Let me tell you again, as I have before, that anyone living that sort of life will not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. Right? Why? Because you're a reprobate. Why? Because you're not one of the children of the Lord. Those are all different things that we're not supposed to be doing. Those are all different things that are part of the land of the free. What are they free of? The laws and commandments of the Lord. But we are not free of that. We were set apart. How are we set apart? By that, giving that gift that he has given us. Right? It says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. And they that have... Yep. It says, and they that are Hamashiachs have crucified the flesh with the affection of the lust. You're putting those sins to death. You're putting that old man to death daily. It says, if we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us not be desirous of vain glory, provoking one another, envying one another. Because that's not how the Lord set us up to be. He set us up to be love one another, right? Love your neighbors, you will love yourself, right? All of the laws hang on the most important thing. Love the Lord with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. And love your brothers, you will love yourself. Everything else, all these laws fall upon those two. Because if you do those two things, you're doing the will of the Lord, man. Give me one moment. It says, Isaiah 55:5, Behold, thou shalt call a nation that thou knowest not, and nations that knew not thee shall run unto thee, because of the Lord Yahweh and the Holy One of Israel, for he hath glorified thee. Right? So it's going to come a time where they're going to all be looking for us for what to do. They're going to be all looking for us as to how to move and how to live in that new world, right? Because he did not say you are a candle on a hill that is not hid. What does a candle do? What does a light tower do? It guides people, man. Did not say how the king is, so shall the people be. So if we're going to be those kings, Lord willing, we have that number, we have to set the standard of how our society is going to rule, right? It says, verse 6, Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. Proverbs 1:20 shows you that the simple love simplicity, and they're going to ignore the Lord, right? They're going to slap his hand away, but we're not going to do that because we're not, Lord willing, a part of that 2/3, man. It says, Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will also abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord. For, Salakia. So that's the thing. We have to walk. We have to walk as the Lord will want us to walk. We have to be of that image, because did he not say when he comes back, he wants to find us doing what? The will of the Lord, man. And those that are doing his will, when he comes back and find, he's going to grant you to rule over his household, right? Because you were able to handle little, so what are you going to do when you handle a lot, right? These are the things that we should be thinking about. These are the things that we should ponder on. And after the Lord says, 2 Peter 3, it says, if you know, knowing that all these things shall come to pass, what manner of person ought you to be in all holy conversation and conduct, right? You got two more scriptures. It says, Matthew 5:3, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. We're in a mourning state right now. Why are we mourning? Because with much knowledge comes much sorrows. We see what the state of our people are in. We see what the state of the world is in, right? When wickedness and rulership. So we're mourning, right? We're asking for forgiveness. We're repenting day in and day out, fasting, doing the things that we're going to do that's going to please the Lord, right? It says, Blessed are they that do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy, right? Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. So do what you want others to do to you, man. Don't sit there and try to scoff your brother for something that he did, but then you return and expect the Lord to forgive you. And you did the same thing. It don't work that way. It says, Blessed are the pure in heart, pure in mind, for they shall see Yahweh. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the Lord. These are the things that we should be thinking upon. These are the things that we should be having our mind focused on. Keeping our eye narrow, full of light. Right? Last script. Revelation 3:12. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar. 144 call Yahweh. Make a pillar in the temple of my power. He shall go no more out. Why are you going to have to go no more out? Because we're going to have those new bodies. Everybody's going to have that law stitched in the inner part, right? They're not going to have to teach anymore. We're finally going to have that rest. And I will write upon him the name of my power and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which is coming down out of heaven from Yahweh. And I will write upon him the new name, my new name, right? So this is supposed to be a faith booster to tell you to keep striving for the mastery, keep pushing forward, right? Don't let your sins weigh you down. Don't let your iniquity lift up themselves, right? Continue to do what you have to do in order to please the Lord. Continue to do what you have to do in order to obtain thy crown. Let no man take thy crown. So don't even let that old man come back and try to creep up and take that crown from you, man. Right? So Lord willing, this video was edifying. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to Apostle Great Real Self who rule well and teach well. I want to give a mighty shalom to all the Akim and Aqua out there staying rooted in this faith, man. Shalom. Kwam Yasharallah.